The first African American to receive the Republican Party's endorsement for Washington governor is asking for your vote. Semi Bird wants to change the way the state deals with people who are experiencing homelessness and those here without documentation. He's one of 4 notable candidates in the running. Our Olympia Bureau Chief Drew Mickelson asked Bird about his plans and his past.
The only time Semi Bird was elected to public office, voters ended up throwing him out. But the Washington State Republican Party has endorsed him for governor.
When you introduce yourself, how do you describe yourself? Who is Semi Bird?
I would say the average guy, but someone who's been really fortunate and blessed throughout life. I've had ups and downs, like many other people have, but yeah, worked hard.
Born in Oakland, California, the youngest of 7 to a single mother, Mississippi's Semi Bird is not ashamed of his past.
High school dropout, went in the Corps, came back in after getting my diploma, and went into Special Forces.
He received a Purple Heart and Bronze Star for his service in Iraq.
We will make America great again in November, and we will give Olympia the Bird. God bless you.
Bird says he'll be voting for Donald Trump in the fall, and if Bird's elected governor in November, he says on day 1 he would order an outside audit of all state agencies, and the state would no longer be considered a sanctuary for those without documentation.
It's the stress on our economy, it's the stress on our systems that costs us a lot of money, and I have compassion. But should we not put our own citizens who are struggling first?
Bird says he would declare homelessness an emergency and activate the National Guard to set up field hospitals in rural parts of the state to provide housing and counseling for those without homes.
I went on.
The 67-year-old says it's time for new ideas and new leadership in Olympia. Bird's only history in elected office, though, ended earlier than he planned.
And I move that effective immediately, we vote to go to mask choice for the Richland School District.
His vote as a Richland School Board member making COVID masks optional in schools resulted in voters throwing him out in a recall election.
The last elected office you had, you were recalled.
Yes.
Any regrets there? It's not a great thing to have on a resume, perhaps, that you were recalled from the school board.
Yeah, I think if you were to look at it and say, I stood up against unconstitutional mandates, yes, because children were dying. We had the highest suicide rate. Giving parents the option to be parents in light of a mandate versus a law.
Semi Bird is pro-choice, but says all abortion-related laws should be passed by voters, not politicians. During this campaign, it has come to light that in 1993, he had a bank larceny conviction. Semi Bird says he used his father's personal information to apply for credit, something he now says was a mistake. In Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.